These guys look so disturbing. We've heard tales about the ghost of Black Bruce since we were lads. Story goes he haunts the old cliffs and coves looking after his lost smuggler's booty. Tommy here says he's seen 'em all ghostly-like in the mists off the water. Yikes! I try and avoid the spooks haunting grounds myself. We don't have much cause to go down to them caves anyway. Tommy and I practice our rappelling from the top, not the bottom of the cliffs. What's rappelling? A kind of fencing? Why would she think it's fencing? Like, they're on the top of some cliffs. What made you think fencing? It must be a type of fencing. Nah, it's dropping down a cliff face quick as you can on a rope. Mountain climbing, girl. Tommy and me are best in county. I think I screwed up that word on the first playthrough, too. He doesn't talk much, our Tommy, but he'll hold steady as a rock when the rope's round him. Just don't lose your leg. The Guff brothers' boots are caked with thick red clay. Really, I'm so disturbed by those two, especially since Tommy doesn't talk. Creepers. This path leads down to the cove where Captain Copinger's cave is, right on the beach. I'm gonna keep my stuff in a cave. Wow, check out that cave! What a great place to hide stuff! I've had this cave locked up for months, since last perch season. Hey, nice beard. It's so colorful. Looks like the face of a volcano. When I came to check on it last Saturday, I found the padlock busted and everything inside all messed about. All the pots and traps inside were turned upside down and pushed aside. I reckon it's old Black Bruce come looking after his old stores. He was hanged, you know, for shooting one of the king's revenuers. He's come back, you see, come to fetch his booty and get his revenge on those that took his cave. Yeah, that's it. Let's do it, Joe. You're so much more appropriate than Carson is. You don't say weird, creepy, cryptic things about sexual trysts in the middle of the night. Good investigating. Now look over our notes carefully and pick the clues that show who is smuggling peregrine falcon eggs out of Captain Copinger's cave. I think Carson has piles of nylon rope in his office. Great! Now pick the suspect, or suspects, you believe broke into Captain Copinger's cave to use it as a smuggling base. Oh man, Black Bruce's mutton chops are awesome. Slimy Guff brothers. What happened to you got it? Damn it. You got it! Inspector Blodges pointed us down the right track, albeit very hesitantly. He suggested that the cave may have been used to smuggle birds' eggs out of the country. The case file at Scotland Yard said that nylon ropes and pythons were found in the cave. Hepsy. Dr. Mercury told us in his bizarre accent that the eggshells found in Captain Copinger's cave belonged to the rare peregrine falcon. The peregrine falcon is protected under British law because it is an endangered species. To get around this law, people sometimes steal the birds' eggs from nests and smuggle them to countries where they can sell them to falconers. We found out at the Natural History Museum that peregrine falcons nest on steep cliff faces. Mrs. Feckham told us that she has seen a pair of falcons down at the cliffs. The Guff brothers told us that they don't often go down to the foot of the cliffs, but their boots were covered in the red clay that's found down by the cave. But most important of all, the Guff brothers are expert mountaineers. They would use pythons and nylon ropes to rappel down the cliffs, the perfect way to steal peregrine falcon eggs. Until the mama peregrine falcon comes and pecks your face off. Ooh, Joe's like, dreamy. Hold me closer, Jim Mutter. Smuggling ring exposed. Smuggling once again troubled the coast of Devon this week. Not brandy or tea this time, but endangered birds' eggs, said Sergeant Blodges. It's Cannon of Scotland Yard. It was detective work by Joe Hardy and Jennifer Eagle that cracked the shell on this one. Hepsy. Blodges added. Joe found the evidence that led to the arrest of Tommy and Billy Guff, the mountain climbing duo who had been stealing peregrine falcon eggs from the nests of cliffs. The Guff brothers planned to illegally smuggle the eggs to would-be falconers in the Middle East, said birdwatcher Dorothy Feckham. But falcons belong here in the wild. Mrs. Feckham and her bird fanciers club have volunteered to set up cliff patrols to keep a lookout for peregrine falcon nests and to deter future thieves. Oh, well, it was good solving a mystery with you, Joe. I'm sorry that we have to use creepy old Carson Drew for the rest of him, though. I love you.